Despite news of layoffs, hiring freezes, and rescinded offers, the employment market remains strong, and now is a great time to find that new career.
And to tell us more is Randy Weitzman, career and workplace expert for talent solutions firm Robert Half. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Great. How are you?
Good.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so why is now a good time to make a career move, and what types of jobs are in demand?
You know, despite the negative noise out there, the job market still remains very strong. In fact, job openings are still at a record high, and the unemployment rate is the lowest it's been in 50 years. You know, right now, for every two jobs, there's one available candidate. Now, here's the catch. That the job market still remains really competitive and time is critical. So for job seekers, they need to take advantage and leverage what they have.
All right, so timing obviously important, and you're saying this might be a good time. What other secrets are there to launching a successful job search this year?
You know, I would say we just currently did some research, and what it said is nearly 60% of U.S. companies say they plan to hire the first half of this year, whether that being permanent roles, or even 72% of those companies say they plan on bringing contract staff, whether that be in accounting, cybersecurity, even data privacy. We find there's a continued demand for talent we staff for, among others. Now, for the job seekers, I tell them to use this acronym: RUN, reflect, urgency, and networking. Utilize those three components along with really good preparation and follow-up, and you will launch a successful job search.
It's definitely like stay with it, stay on top of it, reach back out. Okay, so Randy, how can job seekers negotiate the best offer?
You know, that's a really good question. Do your research. It's not always about the money. Look at the perks, the benefits. But what's really important to you when going in to negotiate? As job market experts, we have resources on our website. And if you were to work with one of our job experts, they can help you negotiate the best offer.
Nice. All right, let's go back to hiring managers for a second and trying to, I guess in some places, Randy, they got to really compete for the talent.
It's true. It's still a very tight talent market. I would tell employers the following three things: sharpen that job description, consolidate your interviews, and expand your candidate search, whether that being online, working with local colleges, and maybe even those that have been recently laid off. Doing that, you will find the right talent.
Nice.
Randy, what do you think about the social media aspect of it? Is that a good networking angle to reach out electronically to these potential employers?
Absolutely. You've got to do everything you can to follow up and utilize all of your resources to network.
Yeah, Randy, any of the old school stuff still apply? You know, my mother had a staffing firm like, 30 years ago or whatever, and she would always talk about, oh, that cover letter, or, your resume's got to be a different color so it stands out. Everything's electronic these days. So I feel like it's more difficult to stand out in an electronic process,
You know, I would tell candidates, find something that differentiates themselves. Somehow, maybe how they've saved time, money, or generated revenue in a job. They definitely want to make sure they've got a good, solid resume, practice those interview skills, and follow-up is extremely important.
Good.
Randy, what about during the actual interview? I think maybe that is stressful for some candidates, or maybe, they take a lot of time to prepare. What are some good tips and advice to be ready for that interview?
Well, I would say you can find research as well as interview tips, job search tips, and even hiring tips on our website, which is roberthalf.com.
Randy Weitzman, really appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right. Good luck to all the job seekers out there and managers, too. I know it takes time. Be sure to go to click2houston.com/scene at 7 for more at any time.